Hello, vlog family. Just when I thought my table might get cleared off, nope. This is the current state of my table, and it is pretty not clean. I have a whole box of movies right here because we watched Airplane last night, and we have my heat press and a bunch of other stuff just all over the table because we're doing all sorts of projects right now. But I'm going to make myself some tea. I'm going to make myself loose leaf tea for the very first time. And I've had this tea for a while. I got this from my friend Amanda, and I didn't have a steeper or anything to put the loose leaf tea in until today. Look at this. Look at how cute it is. Dan got me this from Aldi. They have it in a special buy right now. And I'd been looking on Amazon for these like tea steeper things, and I found a couple that I really liked. But this one was $3, whereas the ones on Amazon are like $12 plus shipping. So I'm very happy with this one, but I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. And this is Nectar of Loyalty. And some of the ingredients are apple pieces, candied pineapple pieces, candied papaya pieces, beetroot pieces, cinnamon sticks, flavor, raisins, coconut chips, roasted almonds, popcorn, interesting, and recommended steeping time 5 to 8 minutes. So that is what it looks like. Oh, and it smells so good. So I'm very excited to try that, and I'll let you know how it goes. This is what we're looking at so far. Just hanging out on the side. I got my tea. Hello, it is Friday. I wanted to show that I got some new shoes. Look at those spiffy shoes. So I got these, I splurged. I have not bought a new pair of shoes in way longer than I should have. These tennis shoes, which I don't wear very much anymore because they have zero support entirely. But these I still have, and I bought these 6 years ago. I know because I bought them when Dan and I were on our honeymoon because we got there and I realized I forgot my tennis shoes, so we had to buy some, and that was these. And these are literally falling apart. Those are the last tennis shoes I've bought. I bought these though because I've been working out every morning like I've said in the past vlogs, and Dan and I like to go for runs, and I have this thing with my feet. When I'm walking, my feet will sometimes tend to roll outward. So like here, like these are my feet when I'm walking, but then instead of walking straight like that, I'll walk and roll my foot out when I walk. I don't know if you can actually see that at all, if that makes any sense, but it's what I do. When I do that, at first I don't notice it for a while until I've been doing it for a decent amount of the walk, and then my foot starts to really, really hurt, and my ankle starts to really, really hurt, and that's usually when I realize that I'm doing it, and I can typically correct it on my own if we slow down substantially and I just focus very much on how I am walking on my foot. And then it typically goes away and I'm fine and it corrects itself and I'm okay for a while. But then inevitably the next time we go for a walk or something, it comes back. It usually does not happen when we run. Thank the Lord. But it has happened once since we've been running. And I've noticed since I've started exercising more and I've been running with Dan that walking or really just doing anything, my feet are rolling like that. And it's not both feet, it's mostly my left foot that does it. And I was like, I don't know what is causing my feet to do this, but I don't know like how to correct it either. So I went to Google, the super doctor. Oh, and also, just to clarify, I don't use those 6-year-old shoes to exercise or run in. I've been using these Skechers that my mom gave me that she had, and they have pretty decent support. They're in good condition. They're fairly new. I've just been using those to exercise and run in because those other ones I know are dead and I should not be using them anymore. I went to Google and I started looking up everything about it. So what I have, it's called underpronation, which basically means pronating, however it's properly called, is the way your foot walks. So if this is your foot, if it's walking normally like that, That's just regular, normal, whatever you like, pronation. If it's walking and it's rolling inward, like toward your other foot, that's overpronating. And what my feet are doing is, as I'm walking, it's rolling outward on the outside of my foot when I walk. So like the inside of my foot isn't hardly touching the ground sometimes. I found out that that's what it's called. I did more research to make sure that was actually what it is. And then I looked up what shoes to get to correct it. They said what you need for, like, to help correct underpronation is, it says a really, really cushioned running shoe. I'm reading off the little thing that I saved. It has to have a lot of flexible midsole and outside and really good heel support. That'll help balance the foot so that it's not rolling outward a bunch. Also, our neighbors have kids over and they're just screeching a lot. And it would be one thing if like the screech happened way once in a while, but it's so constant, I've like tuned it out. That's how bad it is. Anyway, so one of the websites that I was looking at for these shoes, or for what shoes to get, recommended this brand of New Balance shoes, along with a couple of other brands and stuff, but I really like New Balance. I've been using them for a while, and I like that brand of shoe. So this is Fresh Foam 1080, like the specific version. I've been wearing them since they came in. They were supposed to come in next Monday, and they came in today, which is super great because it's getting to the point now where Dan and I haven't been going on a run or a walk for the last week because my feet hurt too much. And I'm like, I don't want to make it worse. So, and then I'll be able to exercise downstairs in the morning in these, and it's gonna be great. So I'm very excited about it. I've been wearing them all day to help kind of like get my feet used to them, because when I first put them on, they were pretty comfortable right away, but they felt almost like my foot was getting hugged just a little too tight around the sides. Like lengthwise, it's totally fine, but like the width almost seemed like it could have been too tight. But then the sides are really flexible, which is what it's supposed to be. So it was like, it wasn't uncomfortable, it was just like a really intense hug. So, and now that I've been wearing them for a few hours, they feel really good. So I am hoping that these will help fix that issue. And if they do, then I'm probably gonna be buying a second pair to have on hand when I need them. And I'm gonna be wise and not go another 6 years before buying a second pair of shoes. Ooh, Mom hung up can you see that? There you go, yeah, you can see that. She hung up a wind chime out there, and it sounds so pretty, and it's so nice out today. So we have like windows and doors open. I don't have the front door open because screeching children. We do have this side door open, and it's so pretty out. Dan had to go to work, so he's at work. Mom went over to my sister's house, and I'm just hanging out at home, editing, watching YouTube videos, playing Animal Crossing, getting other projects done that I need to get done. And it's good, it's relaxing. I'm still in my workout clothes because Dan and I are gonna go for a run when he gets home from work, which I'm excited about. Like I showed you yesterday, I got my shoes in and I was very excited to use them today for exercising. And I go to start my exercise for today and it's Pilates. So I was barefoot and on the ground the whole time. So I didn't get to use my shoes and I didn't break that much of a sweat at all, actually. So for the Pilates, because it's not really like a sweaty, get your heart racing type of exercise. It's more of a focus on engaging the muscles properly exercise. So Dan and I are going to go for a run when he gets home so I can actually try out the shoes and see how they go with actually using them. So I'm very excited for that. I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I don't really think there's anything else going on today that's going to be vlog worthy. So I hope you guys have had a good day. I hope you have a good day. I will see you on Wednesday/next Sunday. Update time. The tea that I was showing you at the beginning of this vlog, delicious, beautiful. I had a second cup the next day. little tea thing works fantastic. Tea itself is delicious. 10 out of 10. The shoes, 0 out of 10. Well, not fair. 4 out of 10. I was very excited to wear them, as you saw. Very excited to have shoes that fixed that rolling foot issue. They did fix that. They were very good. The way that they were designed with a really wide base and a lot of cushion and support and everything, they did essentially immediately stop my foot from rolling, which was fantastic. What they also did, though, and I don't know why, was when Dan and I went for that run, and I tried this 3 days in a row. Keep in mind, I gave these shoes a chance. Was when we went for the run the first time, I started getting these shooting pains on the bottoms of my feet. Not just like, oh, my feet are sore, I'm breaking these shoes in, but like shooting pains. And we had to cut our 1 mile, was all we go. We had to cut that short and walk home, and I could like hardly walk home. They hurt so bad. So I didn't wear them the rest of the day. Oh, and as soon as we got home, I sat down on the front steps and took them off, and the second I took them off, my feet felt better. So I was like, okay, maybe running was just too much the first day. So I tried exercising in them the next morning, and I had to take them off and finish my exercising barefoot because I didn't even get a full 10 minutes in, including the warm-up. That 10 minutes included the warm-up, without my feet hurting so bad with that shooting pain again. And I was like, this is awful. So then the third day, Dan was like, we need to give them just one more try. I was like, okay, we can do that. So we decided just to go for a walk, and they hurt so bad after about 5 minutes or so of walking in them. So I'm gonna be ordering a return label and returning them. I have not worn them since, so I shouldn't have an issue with returning them as far as like the condition that they're in. I did go outside in them twice, but I was careful when I was walking that I wasn't stepping in anything. So I'm gonna be returning them, and I'm looking into making an appointment at a like professional shoe store place to try to sit down and talk with somebody so they can kind of see the way that I'm walking and recommend a few different types of shoes. My mom had gone to, it's called Scheels. I think it's spelled Scheels. But my mom had gone and had an appointment here and ordered some shoes from them like a year ago or something at this point. The second pair of shoes that she had, she's been letting me wear, and that's what I've been wearing since I stopped wearing these shoes. They're working pretty well. They aren't perfect for my feet, so they are not perfectly correcting any of my like foot rolling issues, but they are also not shooting pains up the bottom of my feet. I'm gonna try to make an appointment now that things are starting to open back up in Illinois. We're going to try to see if we can to go to one of these Scheels locations. The closest one to us is in Springfield, so I need to find out if they are open, how they're going about appointments and that sort of thing, to see if I can get a pair of shoes that will help my feet, because I need to have good shoes, because if my feet are destroyed, that's really bad. So that's the update with the shoes. I am hoping that I can get this appointment to get these pair of shoes. I didn't want to end the vlog and not update you guys because I was so excited about those New Balance shoes, and they just did not work for my feet at all, which, nothing against the shoe. Nobody's feet are made the exact same, which is why no shoes are made the exact same, and that's why there's so many different brands and styles and designs of shoe to try to cater to all the different types of feet. So nothing against the shoe at all, it's just for my feet, that did not work. So, like I said, returning those, gonna hopefully try something else and hopefully get my feet fixed. But that is all, and now I will see you in the next video.